All right, you know what? That's what we need to do. Let's look at the linebackers. So this is the first play, but let's look at the linebackers. They had a terrible game. Let's look at this. I mean, middle linebacker. I forget his name, but he whiffs completely in the backfield. Look at this, 57 whiffs completely. Should have blown this one up. Even though it is Saquon, you got to make a hit here. Put his head down. Sanderson. All right, so you got Clark, Murray, Sanderson at linebacker. Someone's lost. Clark's lost. Let's look at it again. Damone Clark and Sanderson both lost. Pick up the wrong guy. Let's 59. Let's look at 59 here. He should be on Goddard, Calcaterra. 57 should have Calcaterra. Oh, looks like he banged in a Murray and kind of hurt him. All right, same thing here. Double tight end on that side. Good pursuit, but no tackle. They were Eagles able to pick up an extra 5 yards? Let's look at it again. 57 here. Damone Clark, 18. I mean, there's good pursuit here, but they just do not. You just got it's good blocking. Good blocking, but he picks up an extra 5 yards though. All right, same linebackers. All right, Clark again's got the tight end. See wrong coverage. 57 picks up the wrong guy. So Clark goes with the motion man, and 57's got to move over and pick up Goddard. No communication. Well, looks like the safety had him. All right, that's actually not terrible. It looks like they got lost there though. Good. Clark made a tackle. Good tackle. Clark's in there. It's a good tackle. '57. 57's got to do something. He's lost. Let's look at it again. All right, Murray goes with the motion man. 57's got to pick up the running back. He's late. He's 20 yards away. I mean, it's not easy, but he's got to get over there. He knows that Saquon he can catch. Murray's going backwards. It's not good. You got to come up. Yeah, it's good blocking. Is Leaf out? Is he 54? Who's 54? Good tackle. Good job by Murray there. 59. Let's look at this on the inside. All right, let's look at 59. Good penetration. Perfect penetration. Good tackle. That's perfect. I feel like that's Murray's more natural position is playing inside. All right, he's got the linebacker. Switches to the crosser. I mean, that's good job by Murray. I think that's Deron Bland, odd man out. But let's look at this again. All right, crosser moves. He's on the running back. Switches to the crosser. Right, correct. Yeah, 54. Let's look at that again. Where's 54 here? All right, 54. Oh no, he's on the line. All right, never mind. He switches. Yeah, Deron Bland's the odd man out there. He's got to come up, make a play. All right, let's check the linebackers. Same thing. Clark, Murray, and Sanderson. Nowhere to be found. It's absolutely nowhere to be found. 18, 57, 59. Nowhere to be found. Sanderson eating up. Clark eating up. Same thing. Murray, Sanderson. Two linebackers. I'm not sure. Is Murray picking up? I mean, that's just a complete mismatch. What are we doing? Murray one on one with Devontae Smith. Like, what are we doing here? It's like 59. Like, okay, we got an edge. Safeties on the tight end. Wilson. What's Wilson doing? Spying. Wilson. Like, I guess Wilson's spying there, but that's just automatic for Philly. They probably could have ran that all night and just dominated Dallas until the Cowboys changed something. Ugh. Timon or 13. Is that that's not Clark. Who's 13? Oh, Dante Fowler. Oh, I mean, Fowler's a vet. He's got to make that play. Luckily, he got a tackle, but Fowler was there. Good pass rush. Here's Murray. Check the replay. Let's see. Murray's on the running back. Wilson's on the safety. No, Wilson's on the tight end. I mean, it was good recovery. All right, who's got Goddard? I mean, Goddard had like 10 catches, but for like 40 yards. This is all it was. Is Duncan, Dinkin, and Duncan picked up the wrong one. Let's look at that again. It looks like he picked up the wrong tight end. Yep, picked up the wrong one. Wilson at the outside. Calcaterra. Oh, good pursuit. All right, let's look at Murray. Murray's got the running back. Good pass rush. That was the hold that didn't get called left tackle. I mean, that's a hold. I don't care if his arms are inside. That's a hold. That's a hold. It's a huge play for Philly too. Good tackle. Again, Malik Hooker's got to come up and make a tackle. Where are the linebackers? Sanderson got clipped. There's a little excuse there. Sanderson got clipped, but you got to run through that. I mean, Granderson, come on. It's like they got two tight ends from SMU. Come on, guys. Mm, Clark. I mean, this is just lack of tackling. Slack tackling. Pursuit was there, just couldn't wrap up, make a tackle. All right, let's watch Sanderson here. All right, we got Murray. Murray's got the running back. Sanderson looks to have the quarterback. Now he's gonna. So I can't see it safe. So he's got Smith. Sanderson's got Smith. Yeah, it's hard to say because can't see the safety, but all right. Linebackers, Sanderson, same. Sanderson, Murray. Gosh. Murray just stopped running. Like, the pursuit was there. He read the gap and then he just stopped running. That's not good. You know what? Actually, let's look at that again. All right, let's look at Murray and the gap here. He doesn't shoot it. He kind of just stops. He, well, there's a Jordan Mailata right there, so he would have been running into a brick wall. But still, I mean, you expect your middle linebacker to go through there and keep his pursuit. Easier said than done. I understand. Good. Wow. Great pass. Look at that. The linebackers cover perfectly, 59 and 57, and they get a sack. Look at this. Sanderson, Murray, perfect pass coverage. Look at this. 59, covered, 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 covered. No, they don't get a sack, but that's as good as it gets there for Dallas. All right, Hooker's playing up. You got Murray and you got Damone Clark. That's good. That's a good coverage. Safety's got a torch. Good coverage from the linebackers, though. Okay, Clark switches on the linebacker. I mean, the running back is perfect. Just got beat. Got beat over the top. Elam. More good pass coverage from the linebackers. All right, look at Clark. Clark picks up his man, then he switches, and it forces Hurts to check down. And Clark was coming up for hopefully the tackle. More good pass coverage from the linebackers. Terrible tackle there. Who's 50? Oh, that's 26. Okay. Let's say a 59 here. Murray. Murray's got the running back. That's how you picked up another receiver. But if you're Dallas, I mean, if you make your open field tackles, you'll take those check downs. Wide open. Who's got the running back, fellas? Maybe the flats had him. I'm not too sure. Yep, corner had him. Murray's got Goddard. Good defense. I mean, good coverage on Goddard. And that's the corner. Corner's got to come up, protect his flat. There's nobody else out there. All right, Clark Murray. Murray's got the inside man. Matched up on Devontae Smith again. How they did not take apart these Cowboys with Smith is beyond me. But again, Jalen Hurts can't throw, so that's an issue for them. All right, let's look at Clark here. Clark chases down Hurts. Let's look at him. Coverage was great here. Cowboys are a few missed tackles away from winning this game. It's a great spy from Clark. Took a bad angle, but I mean, he took a bad angle, but I mean, you know, sometimes that's like the best you can get there. Another see a couple missed tackles, but that was on the safety. Where are you, Murray? Murray's over the running back. He gets eaten up again by that line. I mean, that's what good line play does. When your linemen are eating up the linebackers like that, I mean, that's just a wet dream for a linebacker coach or for offensive line coach. Excuse me. So you get the linebackers. Now Lufau's in, so I know this is the second half. Lufau's in. Good covers. This is when the linebackers actually turn up their play. Look at look at look at Murray. He's getting athletic stance. They probably got dressed down in the locker room. Great pass coverage. I mean, again, they're gonna throw to Goddard, but I mean it's 4 yards, 3 yards every time. Lufau's in there, so they got some speed now. Again, let's see that again. Lufau, who's supposed to get Goddard? It should be the that was on Murray. That was on Murray. That was on Murray on that one. All right, Sanderson. Leaf picks up running back. It's good D again from Dallas. Now we just got Sanderson, Murray. Lufau's out. 5-2-5. 4-2-5. 4-2-5. Misspoke. All right. Murray's got the running back. Hooker's on Calcaterra. It's better pursuit. It's better pursuit. They do get eaten up by the line though. That's not good, but again, best offensive line probably in the league. Gosh, good blocking. Let's look at Lufa here. 35. Murray. Murray can't get beat by Calcaterra on that. He's got to blow up Calcaterra. He could do it too. They just get eaten up by blocks again. Lufau's there. Good pursuit from the line. Let's look at this. Look at Lufau comes in. Great play by the D line though. Houston. Lufau shuts it down. So Sanderson. That's how you pursue. That's good pursuit from the linebackers. More. Look at that. See what happens when these linebackers get up and pursue the ball. Look at 57 get in there. Boom. Shoots the gaps. Number 95 fills it. Kenny Clark. safety blitz. Awesome play here. Safety comes up. That means we got Sanderson. It's Jerome Bland. Nickel blitz. Okay. Murray inside again. Pretty stuff here. Is that Marshawn Nealon, 94? Yep. Damone Clark back in. Yeah, I mean Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts used if he used Devontae Smith against these linebackers, he could dominate. But Jalen Hurts, he can't throw. So, oh, Fowler's there. Good pursuit. 57. Let's look at this. All right, 59. Murray's in the middle. I love him when he's playing middle. Pursuit, pursuit. 57 fills the hole. Bang. Gosh, that's nice. It's complete difference from the linebackers in the first half to the second half. Oh, good blitz. You have to fucking wrap up. That's Diggs, man. You gotta wrap up. Or you gotta at least hang on for dear life till somebody else can help. You cannot miss this tackle. It's a beautiful blitz. Beautiful timing. Everything's timed perfectly. Murray helps him out. You gotta hang on. I don't care if you holding on for dear life on his ankles, like until somebody can get there. Fowler was right behind him. Good pass rush. Again, Deron Bland. Deron Bland's there. Perfect. Murray, good pursuit. Deron Bland's perfectly there. Can't tackle. Let's look at 59 here, Murray. Murray's got Brown. Switches over. Goddard. Tackle, 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 tackle. That's a good tackle. But that goes back to Bland. Bland's got to make that sack. Great defense from Dallas, forces a punt, but man, you gotta do something there. That's huge after a turnover like that, but you gotta do something there. Where the hell are the linebackers there? Oh, Barkley's outside, so that's got to be on the corner. Clark lost again, it looked like. Houston getting a lot of play in the second half. 53. Marshawn Nealon making some plays. All right, 57, 59. That was good. I mean, good thing Jalen Hurts didn't keep that because Murray's got to keep contained on that, I believe. See, I thought they stopped him here. You can't see the line; it's hard to tell. But live, I thought they stopped him. But on the replay right here, it looks like he gets it. All right, mm, flag. I think this is where Dallas had too many men in the huddle. 12 minutes left in the fourth. Wow, Damone Clark. Great play by Clark. Wasn't perfect, but that was he has been making great pursuit today. So him doing that, it's actually a good play by Clark right here. Boom! Finally, a linebacker comes up and hits the tight ends trying to block him. Instead of letting the tight end block him, he's initiating contact, which is how it should be for linebacker. It's great. Great work by the D line. 57 in there getting on the ground. Let's look at 57 here in the middle. Well, he kind of gets thrown down, but yeah, he was there. And he wasn't going backwards. That's counts for something. And hmm, I mean, these guys, that is a great job by 57. But I mean, it's hard to stop this play when they're all lined up offside and they're just pushing forward. It's just a leverage. It's just a leverage move and just works out perfect. Offense has a total advantage no matter what the team is. They just run it perfectly. Nobody else really does. Good play here by Philly. All right, where's Murray? Murray's kind of frustrated. Let's see, Murray. Murray should have a running back on this play. Yep, he went to the running back. 57. Fucking 57's got to make this tackle. Sanderson, look at 57. He's got to make this tackle. He's right there. And then he gets blocked. That's tough, but have you still got to be there. You still got to be there. There's no excuse. He was 1 second late. Guy caught him on a block. Got to make that tackle. Again, Saquon Barkley in the open field. It's easier said than done, but you got to at least have a better effort though for a tackle. Slips out. Murray's there. That's just amazing stiff arm from Saquon. Murray was there. Guy got stiff arm to the ground. Tough. All right, Houston's in. There's Houston. I mean, he could do it. So there's no excuse. You know what I mean? So I mean, Houston number 53 here on the edge, like he could make open field tackle. Kenneth Murray, seasoned linebacker, should be able to. Yeah, I mean that's great defense. Okay, 57's got Saquon. They switch again. Dallas get when Dallas's linebackers get good coverage, they stop. They stop the Eagles every single time when the linebackers play perfect coverage. Look at this. He's covering him, switches to the running back, and then you have 54 all over. It's just there's a lot of potential with this Dallas defense once they figure out the linebackers. And the linebackers played a lot better in the second half. But as you could see, that's like the key. All right, who's that? Damone Clark. Damone Clark. It's an issue. He can't cover, can't tackle. Let's look at Clark. He's got Calcaterra. Nope, switches onto. Yeah, he's lost. He's lost. It's either he switches on a Brown or he stays on Goddard. It's hard to see because we couldn't see the other part of the play, but it's either one or the other. Murray and of course, Damone Clark again lost in coverage. Kenneth Murray's trying to tell Damone Clark, like, dude, what the coverage is. Again, Kenneth Murray's natural middle linebacker. Damone Clark lost, as you could see. Okay, now Clark's got the running back. Call timeout. I don't think he knows what's going on. Obviously, I can't read their minds or hear, but that's kind of what it. When you're talking to somebody on the football field, you're like, you know, that's kind of the other guy probably has no idea what he's supposed to do. All right, let's see how the linebackers do. We got Wilson up in the box. Sanderson gets in. This is why you have to bring the game, bring the fight to the tight ends, to the offensive line. Look at Sanderson here, 57, comes in here, blows this one up on Calcaterra. I mean, that's what you got to do. And Calcaterra, good player, good hustler. He's a blocker, block first tight end, but he's definitely gettable. Here we go, Damone Clark experience coverage. Well, he's all over Calcaterra. There's good coverage there, but again, it's Calcaterra. Let's see how he does when he's on AJ Brown or Goddard. Okay, so looks like Murray's on Brown. Sanderson's got Barkley. Spy, Barkley, Spy, Barkley. Again, great defense by the linebackers, and it changes the entire defense. Good job by Murray. I think that's Murray, 59. Yep. Again, Damone Clark's got middle. He's got Barkley. Look at Clark. Look at Murray. Look at Murray. Let's watch that again. When the Cowboys linebackers, look at this. Check, check, check. All over it. I mean, he still completes the pass, but that's on the corner. Murray did his job. That's on the corner. Even Lufau was out there. It happened 4 drops, so 3 of them were huge situational drops. Marsh, number 54. Nealon's 94, so that's not him. What a tackle. Great tackle. Sanderson. Let's see here. I mean, nobody's covering Devontae Smith. He comes across the middle. He gets chipped by Goddard, but that's his man. I mean, he's open every play. Hurts won't throw it, but Devontae Smith's open every play. There we go. There we go. Linebackers do their job in coverage, except number 57 can't tackle. Let's look at it again. 57 can't tackle. Coverage is there. 4-man rush. 4-man rush. Right there. Ugh, you can't. You can't be a starting middle linebacker in the NFL and just like get your ankles broken from like 5 feet away. That's just unacceptable. And that's ball game. Dallas takes the L. It was Dallas's game to win. Defense stepped up, played amazing in the second half. Offense didn't make the plays. Miles Sanders' fumble was huge. I mean, that was a waste. Miles Sanders is so slow. We'll have um we'll have that. But yeah, just in closing, offensive line played great in my opinion. I thought they looked amazing. We went over everything. You know, Terrence Steele looked good. Booker wasn't great on every single snap. His good was pretty solid. He did whiff on a few tackle or a few rushes, so not ideal. But yeah, BB looked good. BB got lost a couple of times, but otherwise looked strong. Tyler Smith looked great. Guyan looked great. I love the way the offensive line played today. Gave Cowboys running game and passing game a chance to win the game. They didn't. But we know a lot of that was Miles Sanders, big deal, and also CeeDee Lamb's drops were huge. There's also some plays, some throws that we saw in the end zone to Ferguson, tight ends, that were there and open for Dak, and he didn't hit them. But other than that, Dak played a great game. On the defensive side of the ball, defensive line had a strong game. Everyone came on strong in the second half. Dallas needs to practice their tackling. Tackling was huge, especially in the box against Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley. When the linebackers made their coverages and they were sticking to their man, it blew up the entire Philly offensive play. And Hurts either had to scramble or throw it away or take a sack. That was a great job. Linebackers have been terrible at tackling, terrible at pursuit. Damone Clark, I don't think he should start. How bad is Lufau? Why isn't Lufau getting playing time? I think he played less than 7 plays, maybe 5 max. Um, Sanderson 57. He has a lot of work to do in coverage, but especially tackling. The DBs, mainly the corners' problems was tackling. Other than that, in the second half, they played great. Safeties came up and they tackled. I thought the safeties had a great game, except for Elam got beat deep. That was the one bad pass play from the defense. But other than that, I think a lot of it was the linebackers' lack of play. They should have been a lot better. I expect more against the Giants, especially from the front seven. But we'll have to wait and see. But other than that, I like how Dallas played in the second half. They just couldn't close the deal for obvious reasons that we went over. But I hope y'all like this film video. Welcome to the Film Dungeon, and we'll go ahead and I'll get these cut up and posted. I'll make one for the offensive line and one for the defense slash linebacker video, and I'll do more of these in the future. Just got to take the time to edit them. But if you like them, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you for the next Film Dungeon. Later.